but it was all that he could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain, but you don't have to call him darling, darling. You never even called him by his name. You don't have to call him Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call him Charlie Pride, and you don't have to call him Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on his fighting side, and he'll hang around as long as you will let him. And he never minded standing in the rain, but you don't have to call him darling, darling. You never even called him by his name. Well, he heard his name a few times in your phone book.
Hello, hello.
And he's seen it on signs where he played. But the only time he knows he'll hear David Allan Coe is when Jesus has his final judgment day. So he'll hang around as long as you will let him. And he never minded standing in the rain, but you don't have to call him darling, darling. You never even called him by his name. Well, a friend of David's named Steve Goodman wrote that song, and he had told David it was a perfect country and western song. Well, David wrote him back a letter and told Steve it was not a perfect country and western song because he hadn't said anything at all about mama or trains or trucks or prison or getting drunk. Well, Steve sat down and wrote another verse to the song, and he sent it back to David. And after reading it, he had realized his friend had written a perfect country and western song. He felt obligated to include it on his album. The last verse goes like this here. When he was drunk the day his mom got out of prison, and he went to pick her up in the rain, but before he could get to the station in his pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train, and he'll hang around as long as you will let him. And he never minded standing in the rain. No, you don't have to call him darling, darling. You never even called him. Well, he wonders why you don't Why don't you ever call him by his name?